B403.
Madam Speaker, I wish to inform the House that the then Prime Minister had organized a private dinner on the 23rd of December 2016 at Clarisse House in the context of the new year, where were invited colleague ministers, MPs and other personal guests.
Thank you very much to the Prime Minister. The question that I have asked is that since I have asked other questions here, the procedure followed, the cost of the dinner and the caterer who was used, since it was organized on public premises, did the then Prime Minister, since he organized a private do, did he pay any due to government for using public premises for private reasons?
What is the Honourable Member suggesting, that the Prime Minister cannot use Clarisse House? Maybe I should remind him of the former Prime Minister, how he was abusing of Clarisse House at that time. And I have Madam Speaker, and I have, in this case, the
Honourable Jugnauth, if you continue, I'll order you out. Yes.
In this case, Sir Pravind Jugnauth had organized a private dinner and had incurred all the costs with regard to that private dinner. But I have here, and maybe I don't want to lay it on the table of the House, but I can show the Honourable Member how many occasions parties were organized in Clarisse House. And who paid for them? You know who paid for them? Government paid for them at that time. And I would say, in one case, Madam Speaker, I think it's not the party that was organized. It must have been an orgy.
Could the Honourable Prime Minister come back to the issue? We're not talking about the past every time, because each and every time, one way of running away from the present truth is of referring to the past. The fact is that he's in government right now, he is Prime Minister, so now can he consider the facts of today? As far as his government is concerned, does he consider it totally in order for his government or Prime Minister, the previous one or himself, to use Clarisse House, which is public premises, to use it for private purposes without paying any redevance whatsoever, even for electricity, or even for water, or even for the use of the premises for private premises?
Madam Speaker, I think this Honourable Member, something must have gone wrong with him. You know, maybe he's not aware that Clarisse House is the official residence of the Prime Minister. In fact, the former Prime Minister could have stayed there. He would have been using electricity, water, all the amenities there. Now, he chose not to stay there and to use his private residence, but it has been the practice, and I don't see anything wrong with that, for him to use Clarisse House for a private dinner, when I say again, he has incurred all the expenses with regard to that private dinner. And I again say, the Honourable Member, let me remind him that private, you're saying that don't look at the past, but you were in that government of Navin Ramgoolam. You haven't been to Clarisse House? Well, then you were excluded in all those parties. I can understand why, because he didn't want to have any witness.
Next question, Honourable Pravind Jugnauth.